Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for checking out today's video. Today I want to talk about the base I'm running on defense. Somebody had asked me real quick what I do to defend the bat spell. And what I do to defend it is simply spread my splash around the base, right? You see how I got splash damage all over the place. And also, I try not to make it to where you can freeze a wizard tower and an inferno tower together. Now over here you probably could maybe freeze these, but even if you do, you get a wizard tower on each side, your bat spells aren't going to get hardly any value. And then where there are no bat spells, like here, or where there are no splash damage, say here or here, there's just not enough value to justify bat spells. Okay, let's go ahead and watch a replay or two and see how this base does. Now this guy's going to Bowler Witch, and he's going to come straight at the Town Hall, which I'm basically forcing the attacker to do this because I have the clan castle at the Town Hall. It's really hard to attack opposite the Town Hall and make sure that you get the clan castle. I also like to keep my queen away from the Town Hall and the clan castle if I can. If you remember from my initial base build videos, I talked about the pillars, right? We got the Town Hall, the clan castle, the eagle, and the queen. Pretty much the four most important things to keep away from each other. In this case, I was trying out keeping these together to force somebody to come in straight at the Town Hall. So, also, if you look at my eagle compartment, it's old school, where there's only one space between everything in there. And this is after the update, so they can actually chain this with E-drags, and that's a mistake. Not going to matter for this raid because, well, he's using Bowler Witch. But something you have to think about in most wars, even in Elite War, is that at some point somebody's going to try to E-drag your base. It's important to think about the E-drag chains. So overall, I feel like this base did exactly what I wanted it to do here. His entire kill squad of bowlers went outside, his queen went inside, and pretty much just got melted. Now see, that's the mistake right there. That eagle being like that was a mistake. I would have got a lot better, would have held him to a lot lower percent had I adjusted that eagle properly. Interesting, trying to freeze all this up here to get those witches to push through. But yeah, he fizzles out here, I think, at 66%. Yep. Okay. Something I can live with. Let's look at the next hit. I believe is an E-drag hit. Okay, let's see how this base holds up against E-drags. Now this guy's going to cut his funnel on both ends. He's got a balloon in advance of an E-drag. And if you notice here at that siege workshop, that's a mistake putting that in front of a wizard tower where it can be chained, because it takes 2 shots to hit to kill that workshop, and you will kill the archer tower through that workshop. So that's something that we're going to have to address. And he's coming straight at the Town Hall, just like we wanted. It's looking pretty good. Goes ahead and hits his ability over the Town Hall, fighting the sweeper. Now, another mistake I'm seeing here is that the eagle is in the center of the base where it can be chained. And with the new update, look at that, chained right through that eagle. I don't like that at all. He didn't get a ton of value from there, but I still don't like it. So now he's going to do the do-si-do with his heroes and dragons around the base. And he's going to get a lot of percent. He's still got both hero abilities. Yeah, I don't like this at all. We're going to have to adjust this just a tiny bit, I think. Yeah, it's funny, the one thing that that I probably worry about the most is the E-drags, because a good E-drag attacker can make 90% out of his raids, and a bad E-drag attacker like me is lucky to get 65 to 80%. So the guys who are good with them, it's really annoying. Alright, let's look at the next replay. Okay, so this is going to be the final replay I'm going to show in this video. This base has not been 3-starred yet, but I did make a couple of adjustments from what we talked about before. So there used to be a Siege Machine workshop here, and I mentioned that you could chain the Inferno Tower from there, and I didn't like that. So I moved it down here where you cannot chain. Did I say Inferno? You could chain the Archer Tower, but I moved it so you can't chain any Archer Towers. Also, I fixed the Eagle compartment so that you cannot chain through the Eagle to the Wizard Tower. So let's go ahead and see how this attacker does. So he's using baby dragons to funnel each side of the Town Hall compartment. And he's going to use a wall wrecker, basically going to kill squad my Town Hall, and he's bringing the Warden. So he's investing a lot. This guy's basically saying, I'm going for the safe 2 here. Activate the Town Hall. Man, those Ice Golem clan castles are so annoying. And if you notice, he hasn't got the Town Hall. All his bowlers are dead. His queen is walking. He gets very lucky that his king goes in there and gets that Town Hall. I could probably put another skeleton trap there and maybe prevent that. But that being said, this base is going to be burnt after this video, so I probably won't run it again. Now, the other thing that's interesting is here, he has to put all of his E-drags in that corner to make sure he gets to the Eagle. Because if he doesn't, and notice he put all his balloons to this compartment here to make sure he gets that Eagle down to help him get a better percent. But it just doesn't quite work out. Everything gets to the core, but then immediately dies. So I have a lot of air traps in that core. We'll take a look at the base afterwards to so you guys could see where I put all the traps. And these guys just do some cleanup out here. Ends up with a pretty good percent, but this is a lot better than the 90% E-drag raid we saw before this. Alright, let's back out of there. Let's go ahead and look at the scout view. So yeah, that's the base. If you look, I have a SAM here, a SAM here, but look at all the red bombs helping to defend any balloons coming into there. Red bombs here. SAM's all pretty much sprinkled around the outsides of the base, trying to help prevent any entries. But yeah, red bomb out here. Yeah, so that's the base. If you were thinking of copying this base, make your own tweaks to it, it's been a pretty good base. It hasn't been 3-starred yet. So the one thing I was worried about with having the Eagle compartment like this is that somebody could queen walk into the middle of this base and get a lot of value. But I wasn't really worried about that for this war. I was thinking more about how to defend the E-drags. So okay guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. I also think my next defense video is going to be the Supercell Clan War League. I'm going to run an anti 2-star base, I think. So yeah. Alright, thanks for checking out today's video, and I will see you in the next one.